Hello and welcome to FYI Weekly, your official source for the latest news and information from the city of Greensboro. The Greensboro City Council passed a resolution approving updates to rehabilitation program guidelines for disaster relief homeowner repair programs. The purpose of the city's disaster relief homeowner repair program is to provide housing repair services to residents in need and to protect the quality of the housing stock in Greensboro neighborhoods. This repair program applies only to homes damaged during the April 15th tornado. The program is considered a supplement to any available insurance proceeds, state or FEMA programs, or other financial assistance available and for which the homeowner is eligible at the time of the program participation. The Disaster Relief Homeowner Repair Program funds will be offered as an unsecured loan at 0% interest up to $40,000 to be forgiven over a 5-year period as long as the homeowner remains in the home. Community Development Block Grant and 2016 Housing Bond funds are already budgeted for the city's homeowner rehabilitation programs. For more information about the Disaster Relief Homeowner Repair Program, please contact the Neighborhood Development Department. As homeowners start to do rehab and make repairs to their tornado-damaged homes, the city reminds residents to beware of possible scams to avoid being victimized by dishonest contractors. A disaster greatly magnifies the opportunity for fraud and abuse. As a result, it's best to work with only licensed and insured contractors. Get more than one estimate. Don't be forced into signing a contract right away. Ask for everything in writing, such as the cost, work to be done, time schedule, guarantees, payment schedule, and other expectations about the project. Request references and check them out. Ask to see the contractor's driver's license. Write down the license number along with the license plate number. Never sign a contract with blank spaces, as dishonest contractors may enter unacceptable terms after the fact. Never pay a contractor in full or sign a completion certificate until the work is done to your satisfaction. And don't be tempted to file a false insurance claim, as insurance fraud is a felony. For recovery resources, contact 211. If you or someone you know has been approached by a dishonest contractor, call the National Insurance Crime Bureau. The City Council passed a resolution authorizing an interlocal agreement between the City of Greensboro, the City of High Point, and Guilford County for the Piedmont Discovery Park Locator application. Piedmont Discovery is a free park locator app that allows residents and visitors to find trails, parks, and activities near them. The 3 local governments have collaborated to complete a comprehensive inventory of parks and trail and amenities. The wireframe for the Park Locator app has been completed, and it will be ready this winter. Before the app goes public, a testing phase of beta users will be done for approximately 6 months. Greensboro, High Point, and Guilford County will work together to promote the app to their respective residents. The Parks and Recreation Commission supported the city entering into this local agreement during its May 9th commission meeting. In an effort to help each of us improve our quality of life, the city has partnered with Cone Health for a series of brief and informative videos designed to inspire you to make better choices when it comes to healthy living. Let's check in with our friends at Cone Health for today's news for your health.
Hi, I'm Tim Lewis, Health and Fitness Specialist at Alamance Regional Medical Center. If you think you're too busy to exercise, think again. Today we're going to show you some exercise that you can fit into your busy schedule, not only at work, but anywhere. All right, first up today, Kathy and I are going to show you some things to do. We're going to start with some parallel punches. We're going to take it nice and slow. This is good for your cardiovascular and your heart health, all right? Hit width apart and just punch forward. If you find this is too slow or too easy, you can always speed up. Totally up to you. Remember, we're talking about your exercise here. Now we're going to add our legs into it, into what we call board breakers. And all I want you to do is reach, grab your board, and break it. Break it. Break it. Break it. Break it. Remember, we're going to go for about 30 seconds before we switch. If you find that's too long, you can shorten your time And we got to work both sides of your body. So let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Break it. Good, Kathy. And now we're going to tie the two of those movements together with some punches and some board breakers. So right foot forward, right hand punch, left hand break. Right, left, break. Right, left, break. Right, left, break. Right, left, break. Break. Right, left, break. Right, left, break. And let's get ready. Switch it to the other side. Left foot forward now. And left, right, break. 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 Remember, if it's too fast, you can slow down. If it's too slow, you can speed up. All right, we're going to add some strength into the exercise today. We're going to do some squats, and it'll serve both as strength training for your lower body as well as cardiovascular health for your heart. So, Kathy, what we're going to do is start squatting up and down. If your knees are not the best, you want to stay a little higher in your squat. If they're pretty good, go a little lower. If you feel like you're not being challenged, go lower than that. Okay? Then we're going to add a second dimension to this with a knee up on the right side, knee up. Squat, left side, knee up. Squat, right side, knee up. Squat, left side, knee up. Squat, knee, squat, knee, squat, knee. Keep that going for about 30 seconds or 15. If you need a break, take one. Not too long, keep moving. Then we're gonna add a right kick, squat, kick, squat, kick. In your squat, make sure you got your eyes up so you can see. Having your eyes up keeps your back in the right position. All right, now that we've concluded all the exercise portions, we're going to go ahead and cool your body down with some flexibility. Even if you're in your office doing this work or feel a little tight, you can do these, okay, Kathy? So take your right arm, bring it across your chest, and pull toward your body as hard as you can till you feel discomfort. You don't want pain, you just want discomfort, okay? Now, each stretch you want to hold for about 20 to 30 seconds so you can allow some elasticity to set in, and we'll go to the other arm now. So bring the left across and pull as close as you can. You feel that, Kathy? Now you should feel this around your shoulder going into the upper back area. All right, now let's relax that. Now take your right hand, reach over and grab your pocket. That right wrist, grab it with your left hand and pull down toward your pocket. You'll feel that almost going into your neck, but not quite, and along your scapula. Again, for all you keyboarders out there whose hands are fixed on that keyboard, this is a good one for you. And let's take it around to the left side. Reach around to that pocket, grab your wrist, and pull down to your pocket. All right, hold that position. Remember, stretches are to be done for 20 to 30 seconds. And relax. Okay, now what I want you to do is step your right foot straight forward. All right, bring your chest back, roll your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. You want to squeeze toward the back. Squeeze toward the back. Now pull your shoulders back and hold them there. Push your hips forward. You should feel a slight pull on your left side, your hip flexor. Raise your left arm up and lean back even more to intensify that stretch. All right, if you start to wobble, widen your feet because you do not have a good base. And let's change that to the other side. Let's get your left foot forward now, Kathy. Remember, shoulders back, push your hips forward. Feel that pull on the right side because it's important. Put your right hand up in the air and lean back. And remember, if you feel a little wobble from side to side, spread your base of your feet, and that should get you a little bit better. Thanks for joining us here at Alamance Regional Fitness Center. Anytime you need assistance with any of these exercises or any exercises, come see us here. Get up off your seat, start moving, take care of your entire body. I hope these exercises today can help make a big difference. For more information, come see us or go to conehealth.com/fitness.
An outpouring of community support resulted in a successful fundraising campaign for Arts Greensboro. We'll have that story and more news coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. The downtown Greensboro Streetscape Master Plan will provide a framework for streetscape enhancements in the central core of downtown. With a goal to improve the overall pedestrian experience downtown, the project will encompass a variety of elements such as new sidewalks, landscaping, lighting, bicycle facilities, and signage. These upgrades are proposed for the following streets: Belmead, Church, Davie, Market, North Elm, and South Elm. A better pedestrian experience will promote a better quality of life for Greensboro residents by improving connections into and within downtown, creating more walkable and bike-friendly corridors, creating places that people want to visit and linger, and providing a cohesive framework for the city as it evolves. This plan will serve as the design guidelines that shape future construction documents and the creation of a new streetscape. In 2016, Greensboro residents approved bond funds for community and economic development. The downtown Greensboro Streetscape project is the first to use these funds. The Arts Fund campaign, coordinated by Arts Greensboro, raised contributions and pledges totaling $860,000. This will provide funds for grants and other critical activities that support the arts in our community. While this is less than the campaign's $1 million goal, it includes an increase in contributions from individual donors compared to this time last year. Funds from this year's campaign will support the entire arts landscape, a diverse and vibrant group of arts organizations, projects, and artists. This shortfall further amplifies the need for Arts Greensboro to reset its grant cycle as previously announced, so that in the future the amount granted is based on amounts actually raised through the first half of its fiscal year and projections for the balance of the year. Despite the campaign shortfall, Arts Greensboro will pay in full the fourth and final payment of grants for the just completed fiscal year. The organization is hopeful that strong public support in the new fiscal year and the resetting of the grant cycle will be significant steps to improve the financial picture in the future. Registration is open for Session 6 of Safety Town. This is a program where children learn valuable safety skills in a mock city called Safety Town. Safety Town is more than just a community of scaled-down buildings and roads. It's an outdoor classroom focusing on stranger danger, poison, and drugs, as well as pedestrian, bicycle, traffic, bus, fire, water, and gun safety. GPD school resource officers engage the kids for 2 hours each day over a 2-week period. 6 sessions are held each summer, with each session accommodating 115 children. Session 6 is taking place from July 30th through August 10th. Graduation is on August 10th at 1 p.m. All graduation ceremonies are held at the Lewis Recreation Center located at 3110 Forest Lawn Drive. The program is a partnership between the Greensboro Police Department and the Nat Kiwanis Club that has endured approximately 40 years. Parents can visit the Safety Town website to register their child for Session 6. In an effort to spotlight and celebrate local artists, business owners, community builders, and essentially the next generation of leaders, the city is proud to partner with Action Greensboro to introduce our Made in Greensboro series. This day, we place the spotlight on Alex Blake, the Fresh Market food stylist. Alex Blake is the senior graphic designer at the Fresh Market. She knows all about the preparation that goes into creating that picture-perfect cuisine. When working with certain foods, it can take a long time to get the perfect shot. In her role at the Fresh Market, a Greensboro headquartered grocer with 187 stores in 27 states, Alex styles food and designs packages and layouts for in-store publications. From shopping for the ingredients to preparing the food and directing the photo shoot, Alex does it all. Alex started as a graphic designer, but her role has evolved to be an in-house food stylist. Alex says working for the Fresh Market immersed her into the world of food, and she was forced to learn a lot more. She started cooking more at home and became extremely passionate about it. Making beautiful meals makes other people happy too. It's really satisfying. To learn more about Made in Greensboro or to see more images taken by photographers Jerry Walford and Scott Mothersbaugh, visit the Action Greensboro website at madeingso.com. The Parks and Recreation Department is leveraging community partnerships to ensure hundreds of kids don't go hungry this summer. Coming up after the break, we'll tell you about a free program being served up at several playgrounds. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. When school is out for the summer, this can be a challenging time for some kids who struggle to have 3 square meals on a daily basis. That's where Energy in the Park comes to the rescue. Joining me now to tell us about this amazing program is Mel Melton. He is the facilities coordinator with the Parks and Recreation Department. Hello, Mel. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So tell me, how does Energy in the Park work in terms of the locations and the schedule?
It's pretty much set up in some of the food desert areas, and we have 7 different parks, and mostly in those areas. So we pretty much cater to those individuals that need somewhere to go, that parents may not have the funds to pay, and put them in a paid program. So it's free, for anyone in those 7 areas to come up and, to do some games and activities within the parks. And not only that, we use our parks and recreation areas, other areas, to come into the park and do some programs for the kids as well. We try to make educational piece out of this. So we visit the Gateway Gardens, and they go in and learn about plants and different things of that nature as well. So we do a variety of things which some of day camps may do, but in this sense, kids don't have to pay to be in those structured programs and not just sit around the house, but they have opportunity to come out and play and do, other activities and get to experience some things that they normally wouldn't, otherwise in the summer. So we do a variety of things, but it's a good opportunity for those kids who don't have the opportunity to go in a summer camp to be able to come out to us.
And it's a very creative way to address a very important issue, which is the food desert, as you mentioned, and you make it convenient for these kids to participate in a lot of these fun activities. You do serve breakfast and lunch. What kind of food are you serving?
We basically, with us at the parks, we basically do lunch. And we're doing nutritional lunch. It comes from the Gifford County School. So we partner with them to be able to go and pick up the meals and come back and serve the meals, to the kids in the community.
Okay. And many kids are participating, obviously. How many would you estimate take advantage of this program?
Well, over the last 3 weeks, we done had over 1,000 kids, to participate. And we have 4 more weeks to go.
Wow.
So
those
you're
busy.
That's only the numbers that we have of 3 weeks.
And the city is doing this through the Parks and Recreation Department. Is this a coordinated effort, or is this solely something hosted by the city?
Well, this been a program that's going on over 50 years, and it's a Parks and Rec program, and basically it was geared towards different areas that people didn't have funds to go and get into camps. So it's the numbers of parks have downsized, but this program really started back in the late 1960s, 60s.
Do we have partners helping with this?
Well, we basically, our only partners is Gifford County Schools. Other than that, we do it on our own. We have staff that we hire to come out and run the program. That's educational teachers, gym teachers. We do training, first aid, So, that's where we, just come together as a department and being able to use what we already have. We do also work with the North Carolina Extension program as well. We have a young lady named Jennifer Morgan who comes in and do the nutritional type program and bring games and toys and, not only talk about nutrition and healthy eating, but they also get a chance to participate in those things as well.
Okay. Now, being that you get to see 1,000 or more children more than 1,000. What would you say is an example that you could give us of the impact energy in the park is having on our young people?
Well, it's like I said, is really having somewhere to go and not being at home and just watching TVs or video games, get a chance to interact with other kids. Most of them are walk-up parks. Some parents do have the opportunity to come and drop them off, but it gives their parents a relief to get them out of the house, to learn new things, have fun with other kids, get a chance to, interact with our staff, and be able to go and do some fun things that they may not have the opportunity to do, where they stay at. And so I think that's the big advantage for some of them, is that being able to do some new things that they really wouldn't have a chance to do this summer.
Yes. Well, thank you, Melton, for sharing this with us and for all that you and your team is doing to make sure that healthy meals and smiles are coming to the faces of so many children. We hope that you'll come back and keep us posted on some of the other great programs that you offer.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Stay tuned for a little-known fact about Greensboro as we tell you something about the city. That's coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back. One way to stay informed about what's happening in the city is by attending or tuning in to City Council meetings. The Greensboro City Council meetings are open to the public, but if you cannot attend, we broadcast the meetings live right here on GTN, and we also stream the meetings live on the city's website. Council meetings take place at 5:30 p.m. on the first and third Tuesdays of the month on Level 2 of the Melvin Municipal Office Building located at 300 West Washington Street. The first meeting of the month includes public comments and special presentations. Meetings on the third Tuesday of the month focus on public hearings and city business. The fourth Tuesday is reserved for a meeting as needed. To review the council meeting schedule and agendas, please visit the city's website. Here's an opportunity to learn a little something about the city. The Foursquare House, located at 429 North Cedar Street, is available to someone who wants to move it within the next few weeks. The house is adjacent to the soon-to-be constructed section of the downtown Greenway between Prescott and Spring Street. The structure sits on a cinder block foundation. Many original architectural features have been lost, but they can be recreated or reimagined. This would be an ideal opportunity for someone with an empty lot planning to build a new home, or perhaps someone looking for an investment property. The house must be moved, but no funds have been identified to assist with relocation expenses or permits. Interested parties should be prepared to gather estimates within their budget. A timeline must be submitted by August 1st to include plans to relocate the house by September 1st, 2018. Interested parties should send a timeline via email to Preservation Greensboro. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase our department spotlight, but first, prepare to mark your calendar for all the great events happening this week on the town.
Hey, this is Jody. Parents, keep your kids occupied and entertained with these local events. This Friday, join teens across the state in celebrating National Teen Library Lock-In Day. Teens ages 12 through 17 are invited to celebrate summer and reading by getting locked in with food, fun, friends, books, and hands-on activities. This free event takes place from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Central Library. Contact Carol Campbell Brown or Cindy Dye at 336-373-2471. This Friday night, come enjoy Lake Townsend under the moonlight. Bring your own boat or rent one at the lake. This event is for those ages 13 and up. Guided night paddle will take place from 8 to 10 p.m. Call Lake Townsend to register at 336-373-3694. On Saturday, the Glen McNary Branch Library offers a designated autism afternoon to encourage customers with autism to visit the library. If you are a parent who has been avoiding the library because you are concerned your child will be loud or disruptive, please come during this afternoon. Library staff members familiar with autism will be on hand, and signage will be posted to inform other library customers that it is Autism Afternoon. Sensory music with Earth Taiko drums starts at 3 p.m. and then exceptional construction starts at 4 p.m. Or you're welcome to stop by anytime between 3 and 6 p.m. Go to greensborolibrary.org to find out more about Autism Afternoon. Mark your calendars for the 3rd annual Parks and Rec Fest happening this Sunday from 4 to 8 p.m. at Gillespie Golf Course. It will be a day of free family fun, games, inflatables, giveaways, and a live concert in celebration of Parks and Rec Month. Food and beer will be available for purchase. The blues and R&B group Sweet Dreams performs at 6 p.m. and rock and variety group the Rob Massingale Band will perform at 7:15 p.m. as part of the Musep concert series. Don't miss it! Check out Parks and Recreation's Facebook page for more information. On Wednesday, please help continue the legacy of the International Civil Rights Center and Museum as we celebrate the 58th anniversary of the F.W. Woolworth Lunch Counter integration. Participate by donating during our telethon to continue funding for field trips for 4th, 5th, 8th, and 11th grade students, continue retiring debt, and the continuation of preserving this historic institution. Please call in your donations at the telethon hotline at 1-800-748-7116. Keep watching FYI Weekly right here on GTN to find out more about events happening on the town.
Welcome back. The City of Greensboro has more than 22 departments and several divisions committed to serving you, our residents, and visitors. Let's go behind the scenes in our department spotlight. The newest member of the Greensboro Police Department is named Hero, a 12-week-old Australian Labradoodle. This canine officer will serve as the mascot and ambassador for the collaborative pilot program Students Overcoming Situations, or SOS. Hero will be a trained therapy dog replacing Mia, the current program mascot. Hero is being donated by Rebecca Pugh of Good Day Doodles. Mia was on loan to GPD by the same agency. Students Overcoming Situations is a program created and designed by the Greensboro Police Department and Guilford County Schools to build positive relationships with children and officers. The program also teaches character building and decision-making skills to 1st and 5th graders. SOS support and funding comes from the Greensboro Police Department, Guilford County Schools, the Volvo Corporation, and the Greensboro Police Foundation. On the other side of the break is this week's Way to Go GSO shout-out. Stay with us. As we draw to a close, we always want to end on a positive note with our Way to Go GSO shout-out. This week's shout-out goes to the city's Parks and Recreation Department. The department has been awarded a Land and Water Conservation Fund grant in the amount of $250,000. This will support the second phase of Keeley Park development. The project design is underway and will include a beginner mountain bike trail to complement the existing pump track, 18-hole tournament recreational disc golf course, and a playground overhaul to include an all-children's playground accessible to children of all abilities. Additionally, there will be a community garden renovation comprised of raised beds and additional plots, enlargement of the shade area for the spray ground, outdoor fitness area, shelters, festival area, and cornhole courts. The second phase is also supported by a 2008 voter-approved bond referendum. That concludes this edition of FYI Weekly, but you can easily stay connected to the latest city news by linking to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. From all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.